Hello, my art brethren, and welcome back to Art Smart. Today we're going to do a DVD review, and we're going to go over these DVDs, Silly Symphonies from Walt Disney Treasures, and the sequel to it, which is Walt Disney Treasures More Silly Symphonies. Both of these DVDs now are close to 15 years old, so these are kind of old. However, they are starting to make a comeback on eBay, and people are becoming more and more interested in collecting these as DVDs go out of style. So I think it's timely to bring up these DVDs and say, should you spend your money on them or not? Now, I think in general, the Walt Disney Treasure series is just fantastic in helping people to better understand the Disney legacy, help them understand how animation began, and really just get people interested in animation beyond just the fact of passively watching a cartoon. You might actually start to care about the art and the craft of animation by watching a lot of the special features that are part of these DVD sets. Now, that's one area where one of these DVDs I think are lacking and the other is really excelling in. This first disc, I should say collection, which is Silly Symphonies, does a great job of giving you a lot of the great Silly Symphonies. A lot of the greatest hits are on here. However, special features-wise, I think it's kind of lacking. This was pretty early on in the series for them, and I think they hadn't quite figured out yet that the key to the Walt Disney Treasure series was not just presenting you the cartoons, but actually presenting you the information behind the cartoons. And so I think this particular one comes up a little short in that. Lots of great cartoons on here. It's definitely worth your money if you can get it at a relatively low price. But if you're trying to better understand the series, there's very little material on here that's really going to give you anything that you can't find easily online. You know, there's Leonard Maltin does a couple of introductions here or there, but most of it's pretty basic information. However, on this disc, More Silly Symphonies, you have a lot of cartoons which are kind of obscure and rare, cartoons that you don't find easily elsewhere. And so that makes it interesting in one facet. The other thing, though, is it does a great job of giving you information about the cartoons. As musical experts, experts in animation, experts in Disney merchandising, all of these people jump in and give you takes on how these cartoons were released, how they affected the world around them, and how the world around them affected the cartoons, of course. They also talk through the animators and the directors and things that worked on these cartoons, and also talk quite a bit about how the music really tied into the Silly Symphony series. So I think this DVD does a much better job of talking about what the Silly Symphonies were and what made them important to Disney's history. This was done better than this particular DVD. They're both worth your money, but this is the one where you're going to want to pick it up if you really want to understand Disney better. So both of these are rising in price. So if you're going to want to buy them now if you want to have them in your collection. And I definitely think that both of them are worth your money, but this one, the second one, is definitely more worth your money. Hopefully this makes you a little bit more art smart. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.